93 overall, Julio Jones is officially available in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to earn this card for your squad today. Now, before we get started, let me quickly give one of you guys a present. On the screen is the Swift Cup board for 2024, and I had you guys comment on my video yesterday what present you want. And the winner from yesterday's video is going to be Lucas Mahler 5450. He says number 2 looks nice. Love your video, Swift. Watch every day. And Lucas, my boy, you just won an NFL jersey of your choice. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram to claim your present. And if you want to win tomorrow, all you got to do is comment down below which gift number you want, include your social media in the comment, and number 2, be subscribed to this YouTube channel. I checked, Lucas is subbed. If I pick you and you're not subbed, I'm picking someone else. So hit that sub button, drop a comment, and let's get back to the vid. Okay, now the way you get Julio Jones for free is by getting to level number 20 of your Zero Chill Field Pass, and there is officially enough XP in the game to get there today. I'm going to show you the optimal solution and exactly how you need to grind each mission to get this done in as little time as possible. Okay, let's go top to bottom and talk about the missions you got to do. The Welcome to Zero Chill missions, these should all be completed, but you don't necessarily need to grind these individually because inside of these other objectives, the Welcome to Zero Chill missions, they'll get completed at the same time, so don't really worry about those. But first things first, the Zero Chill solo challenges, in my opinion, you should play through all these. The rewards are pretty solid if you grind them. There's 3 sets of solos associated with Zero Chill, and they'll probably take you about an hour if you've done 0 solos, but the Cellar, the Frozen Fortress, and 25 Days of Madden, I strongly suggest you play them. You get a good bit of XP, and the rewards you get for playing these are also super solid. You get a nice bit of snow. You're going to get free Sean Taylor at the end of the Cellar. Play these solos. Okay, the set missions are next, and there's 2 missions in here. I would suggest you do both of them. One is to complete a hero or higher player in the Zero Chill program, and the next is to just do 8 regular Zero Chill sets. And by far, the number 1 best set to complete is the Merry Mix-Up 90 overall Hero Fantasy Pack. This is going to require 2 stocking stuffer 87s and then 3 random 87 overall players. Now, in terms of numbers, grab your 87 overall stocking stuffers at 35k. As you guys can see, there's a bunch posted right here. That's 70,000 coins in spend on those 2 players. Then you can very easily find your random 87 overall players at about 20,000 coins. On my first refresh right here, we see these cards at 21k. That will mean you're spending 60,000 on those 3 87 overall cards. Now, in total, you're spending 130k, and basically any Merry Mix-Up 90 overall player you pick is selling for 150,000 coins or more. So not only are we going to go through and get progress on the mission, but we're also going to be making about 5 to 10,000 coins of profit after tax. It's just too easy. We'll take Rob Gronkowski, and I will quickly show you that this card, yes, is selling at 150k plus. As you can see in the recent auctions, 156, it sold 15 minutes ago. I'll put mine up for 152, and I guarantee you he will sell. Okay, that was kind of just some hand stuff. Now let's get into the juicy part of this video, which is going to be the stat missions. These are going to be giving you the most amount of Zero Chill XP, and these are really where you're probably going to be watching this and start grinding. Now, there are 4 different solo challenges and 4 different things you guys need to know depending on what missions you guys need to get done. And honestly, what I would recommend you guys do when you're deciding what to grind is look through these 3 weeks of stats and determine which of these categories you have the most necessary XP or most necessary missions to still complete. Now, the first is going to be offense. The second is going to be defense, and in particular interceptions. The third will be defense, and in particular forced fumbles, and the 4th is special teams. That's actually where I have a really easy tip you need to know to get this mission completed in like 1 minute. The return kickoff yards, it's too simple. Okay, let's start with offense, and there's kind of 2 different routes you guys can go. There's rushing and there's going to be passing. For me personally, I've done all my passing missions, but I still have to get some rushing touchdowns and some rushing yards. And to do so, whether it's passing or it's rushing that you guys need to grind for, go on over to your Hispanic Heritage Month solos, go to Braxton Berrios, and then play East Coast Posts. This is the best solo because it starts you on your own 10-yard line. Meaning, if I go through and score a passing touchdown, I get 90 yards of offense. Or if I score a rushing touchdown, I get 90 yards of rushing. And even though this solo says you need to score a passing touchdown in order for it to be completed, if you score a rushing touchdown, you're still going to get progress with the stats. It will say the solo was failed, but that doesn't really matter. We don't care about getting stars, we care about getting stats. So regardless of what you do in this, as long as you get in the end zone, you're going to get credit with your yards. As you guys can see right here, we're just going to run a stretch play. We get 90 yards. We get a rushing touchdown in what, 10 seconds? And if you guys want to skip the showboat animation, dive into the end zone like that. That will skip the showboat animation. And as you guys can see, I can do this over and over and over. Okay, that's offense. Do that until you get all your offensive missions completed, or you get all the way to Julio Jones. Obviously, you don't need to do every single mission in here to get Julio, because I'm 2,000 XP away, and I'm absolutely not going to need to do every single mission to get him. There's going to be a lot left over. Next up, let's talk defense. There are 2 different types of defensive solos. There's interceptions and there's forced fumbles. Now, beyond that, there's also going going to be sacks and tackles, which you're going to get progress on in both of these, but depending on whether you need interceptions or depending on whether you need forced fumbles, that's going to determine which of these routes you're going to pick. Okay, let's start with forced fumbles. Before we do, on the screen right here, we won $350 yesterday on Underdog Fantasy and made over $200 a profit making picks on NFL games. If you copied my picks, I posted all these on Twitter and all these on my YouTube community tab, and I know like 30 to 50 of you guys were messaging me saying you copied me, so congratulations if you did. Congratulations on the money. If you guys want to check out Underdog, which is the place where I made these picks, I'm going to leave it linked in the description, and I will be posting my picks for Saturday football. Yes, we have games tomorrow. I'll be posting those tonight, so if you want to check it out, use code SWIFT, make some picks for yourself, copy mine, have some fun. Okay, defense forced fumbles edition. Go on over to your Hispanic Heritage Month solos, go to Malcolm Rodriguez and play this challenge right here. Salsa Caliente. You are up by 1. There's not much time left in the second quarter, meaning the quarterback is going to be throwing the football every single time, and you can basically get forced fumbles every single time you play this solo. Go on over to mid blitz, which is in basically every single playbook formation, nickel, 2-4 double mug, and I'm running mid blitz. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm usering on the running back. If the running back blocks, I blitz. If the running back goes on a route, I cover him. And essentially what you're going to have to do is click on at the last second and run into the quarterback. If you click on, you will force the fumble, and just like that, we get it. This is honestly much easier than interceptions. Replay this over and over and over again. It's not going to take you long. You'll get sacks and INTs. Okay, now interceptions is significantly harder to grind for. For some reason, there's no like guaranteed method that will give you INTs every single time, but what I have found to be the best solo is going to training camp, going to scrimmage, and then scrolling to the bottom until you get to hold the line. Now, the reason why I like the solo is because there's 2 minutes left in the game, and you're going to get into a Hail Mary situation relatively quickly. And a Hail Mary situation obviously is going to be the best way to get INTs. You're also going to put the CPU in a lot of 4th down situations. There's 2 minutes left in this game, and you can really call anything on defense. I'm kind of trying to force Mahomes to throw the ball. Sometimes you'll sack him. Sometimes you'll get the forced fumble. You don't really want forced fumbles, though, if you're grinding for INTs, but this is really all I'm running. As you guys can see, he throws it to the flats. You can call man, you can call zone, but once it gets to the end of the game, that's where the strategy kind of kicks in. Okay, now to be honest, getting interceptions on 1st down and 2nd down, it's pretty difficult, but this 4th down and 28 is a situation where now we can actually potentially get an INT, and if we don't get the INT here, I'm going to punt the ball back to them, and they're going to be in a Hail Mary situation pretty soon as well. So let's see if Mahomes wants to throw this football up. He is going to throw it up, and Israel Mukamu is able to get the INT. That is awesome. You get him into the 4th down situation. Don't really rush everyone, but put them in a spot where like you're going to get close to the quarterback. Don't sack him, and he'll throw the ball when you get close to him because it's 4th down, and then that's easy INTs. Now I'm going to punt the ball back to my CPU, and we should be able to get them into a Hail Mary situation pretty soon as well. That can be another interception in this solo. You only need 10 in total, so you basically could only do this maybe 5 or 7 times and then be done. Okay, here we go. I'm in the same challenge, and we just took a couple snaps, and now they're in a 4th down and 10 situation where they're going Hail Mary. In this situation, I don't want to sack the quarterback. I'm going to let him make this throw. We're going to get kind of close, and bang, we get our 2nd INT of the solo. Again, there's no proven method, but this is what I've found just to be the best. Putting them in 4th downs, putting them in Hail Marys, and getting picks. And as we back out of this solo, we just earned Julio Jones for free as a 91 overall. We're going to boost him up to a 93 right now, and then I will show you the special teams method you guys got to know. But this card is really cheap to upgrade, and he's absolutely insane with 95 speed, 6'3", amazing card. Okay, final thing, there's also a mission for kick return and punt return yards. If you want to grind that, go to Solo Seasons, play Solo Seasons Amateur, click X here. Then go through, return this opening kickoff for a touchdown, or return it for as many yards as you possibly can, and quit out of the solo. Even if you quit out, you're still going to get progress with the stats, which is kind of crazy. I was shocked. I did not think we'd go through and get progress on our stats after quitting out. Even though we only got 30 yards right there, I can let this load for like half a second, and once I get to this screen, if I quit out, I am telling you, your stats will track. So if you score a touchdown, you're getting 100 yards pretty easily. Do that 3 or 4 times, and you're chilling. Now, that is the ultimate strategy to get Julio Jones for free in this game. If you follow these tips, you will get every single mission completed, and you'll get enough XP to get that card. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.